are you Shadow? Or are you here to stop Eggman? So that, because you said you were doing that as well, so you're here to do two things. So, you kind of are lying to yourself. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back for more Team Sonic Racing. The last time we started on Chapter 3 here on Guess Who's Back, and this time we'll be continuing that, and actually I just figured out what the answer to what I was saying at the beginning there. This one's here is Shadow's referring to when, while this one's he's referring to stop Eggman here. Even though they both say the same thing, but yeah, anyway. Okay, so
By the end of this race, I should be one happy doctor.
yeah, do this challenge here. And actually, they do the same
By
thing.
the end of this race.
Yeah, another fork in the road that says the same dialogue.
By the end of this race.
Hey, so that's something.
Give me the word and I'm done.
And you're sure your ultimate energy engine can do all that?
Indeed, indeed. You will be most pleased with it, my good sir.
I have no doubt, my friend. I have no doubt.
Is that Eggman and Dodonpa? Everyone, it's a trap! Eggman and Dodonpa are working together!
Figured as much. We can't stop them right now, though. Sonic and Shadow are having a showdown.
Those two will be the end of us.
Well, why don't you get your head in there, Silver, and have a showdown with them? Because after all, it's something that's never really touched up on again. And well, yeah, that's something that they never really touch upon anymore. Ever since was that having a dynamic between Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. I mean, you do get a little bit of like them individually, like Sonic and Silver and Shadow and Silver, like the IDW comics, but yeah, like in that Imperial City arc, like there, where with the it's no use to, and missed all those rings, but I need something like that in the games again, and but who knows, maybe the possible Frontiers 2? Who? I don't know. Oh, but it's possible we would get a Sonic Central when my frickin' controller died on me. Oh my god. And I'm not doing well this way, so I think we need to restart. You know what, I'm doing that. Not just because of my controller died for a second, but also because I missed a good amount of rings earlier. But yeah, of course, yeah, there was no Sonic Central around in June at all this year, or even at the end of May, like it was for the first three, one. I think it's possible that Sega decided to move their Sonic Central dates to September mainly because, well, Summer Game Fest happens in June, so they figured, we don't need to. I think they figured, let's just move our Sonic Central date to a different time where there's no Summer Game Fest happening. At least that's my guess on why there's no Sonic Central in June for this year as well as last year. So I guess September is gonna be the new time for when Sonic Centrals are gonna happen. So and stuff that they could announce there was like definitely I could see them announcing a teaser for the next mainline game for the possible Frontiers 2. Who knows? I think it's fairly likely for that to happen. And maybe some other stuff like maybe announcement of a new TV show, or possible Sonic Prime Season 4. And ooh, man, has somehow managed to save that there. So, but I don't think I'm gonna save it much longer to get the gold. Or even a possible Sonic Prime Season 4, because there's this been thing happening like a while ago where like, well, there was like, leaked episodes for like titles with little descriptions of what a season 4 of Sonic Prime would be. But it was even on the IMDb page, it showed like even as far back as last year after season 3 came out was that said 2022 to 2025. So perhaps as hinting as a possible season 4, which it could explain that cliffhanger ending. Not sure yet.
I saw them talking. I heard something about an engine. Eggman was very excited.
This engine could be dangerous. We should find a way to stop them. We can't stop them if we don't know what they're doing. We should probably keep racing and keep an eye on them.
I like that plan. The keep racing part is my favorite. Shadow is going down!
But yeah, if there is a Sonic Prime Season 4, that would be great. Cause yeah.
Time to race.
Yeah, it would be nice to just see those voices. It would be a nice opportunity to have like the OG characters of Tails, Rouge, Amy, Knuckles, Big, Eggman, etc. for that season, cause oh yeah, yeah. For this here, what we have to do is hit targets with these little targets here with the rocket wisp. You also drift into them as well. Well, but yeah, what you want to do is to hit them with. What you want to do is hit them with your rocket wisp, because that's what gets the multiplier up. As you can see, like the more rock I hit them with, the more targets I hit here with the rocket wisp, the more multiplier goes up. So yeah, kind of cool, pretty cool. It can be a little challenging getting the keeping the multiplier to go up, but yeah, it's quite a cool idea. Didn't quite get the gold on that, but well, I meant platinum, but we did get the gold on that. But yeah, yeah, it is.
I saw them talking.
But yeah, it is cool though, and yeah, been could do the Grand Prix next, but I think it's best if we just go on to do these side missions here first.
I was born ready.
But yeah, part of me is also, as for those possible season 4 episodes of Sonic Prime, part of me is a little hesitant because there's a belief that and well, I think they're fake, because well, I think it was established that season 3 was the last one, and yeah, even like back in June they released a complete series Blu-ray Steelbook of it, which actually came out on the same day as the Minecraft movie on Blu-ray. Which, yeah, and I bought the Steelbook and quite liked it. It was my first Steelbook I've had into my collection, because the other two were Pokemon on Steelbooks of the first 3 movies in the Diamond and Pearl collection, the movies. And yeah, the multiplier stays up at max caps at 1.5. Otherwise, it would be so broken if you just go. It would just be so broken if. Damn it! I missed. I need to restart that. Probably not the best idea choosing Vector here, but I wanted to use him. Oh, wow, that was on me there. Not a good start. But I mean, I wouldn't be against more episodes of Sonic Prime for like a season 4, because I really like the animation of that show. That's easily my favorite part of the show. It's animation. but yeah, and the voice cast is pretty good, and I wouldn't be opposed to hearing them again. That voice cast to play the characters again, and maybe even if even if we get new actors for other characters as well, like Chaotix, Cream, Omega, Silver, Blaze, etc. But I think at that point it would have to be a new show. But who knows, indeed. Then, it's also possible during a Sonic Central that they could announce like some upcoming IDW comic issues, like because they're planning something big that's gonna lead up to issue 100, which, I'm all for that, and because after all, issue of 75 and 50 were big, and so I just barely got the silver. And another traffic race here.
I am ready to roll.
And probably also announce more merchandise or something. And for Sonic Central, of course, I'm just predicting. Well, assuming that there is one happening in September, but I'm recording this in July, so yeah, it's pretty early to speculate and predict what could happen. And well, yeah, I'm also recording this pretty far in advance too, mainly because I'm gonna have some house renovations happening soon around the time this will be uploading. So I wanted to record a bunch in advance so that I won't have to deal with that. Yeah, but if I somehow do run out of videos shortly, I do have a backup plan that I can do. Which is another handheld Let's Play. Which considering doing the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga as a handheld Let's Play. I'm talking about the remake that was released in 2017, not the Game Boy Advance original. At the series, I think I can do a Let's Play on a series on just all the Mario and Luigi games. Which I think at this point I should have, well, the first 3 games, like of course the remake of the first game and the second game, Partners in Time, and the original of Bowser's Inside Story. But are you looking into getting Dream Team, Paper Jam, and I guess Brothership as well? So yeah, all of those except for the last one on Brothership were developed by Alpha Dream, which, yeah, I think that the year that this came out was the year they also went bankrupt. So well, yeah, and that was mainly the result of the 3DS remake of Bowser's Inside Story, which came out in January 2019, and that was the first one I hit though, and wow. Well, if I didn't mess that up, I probably would have gotten the platinum. But yeah, anyway. Okay, now that on to the Grand Prix.
So Don Paul thinks he's sneaky, but I invented the word.
And I'm just gonna use Vector because why the hell not?
Get the show on the road.
Well, Shadow, now that you and Sonic have finished your little ego competition, do you think we can address the real problem?
We're far from finished.
You boys. Okay, let me try it again. Dudanpa is not to be trusted. Silver says he and Eggman are working together. What are we gonna do about it?
Eliminate Eggman and his ally Dodonpa.
What does eliminate mean?
Eliminate means to destroy, to harm, to undo.
Yeah, I always like quoting that line. We're far from finish. And one of the few times where two characters show up at the same time on the screen there.
The only thing this race
And I think it's also one of the only few times where Omega appears up during the cutscenes there. But yeah, he doesn't get many lines in the story and Omega in this game was voiced by someone. I think his name was Aaron something. And God damn it, stop doing that, controller. That's mainly a result of the batteries, even though batteries aren't really that low there, as you can see. And who I think it's called Sky Road here, and this is my favorite track in the game. It's also one of the long good tracks in the game as well. Of course, yeah. And this is the only game where Omega's voiced by this person here, which I can't remember the name of the actor. I think it's Aaron something. But can't remember. And I assumed he was going to return for Sonic X Shadow Generations, but instead Roger Craig Smith took on the role as Omega. And yeah, why didn't they do that? And my question is like, why didn't they do that before? Or like back with Forces and even Frontiers, because Omega was in those games. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just never occurred to them until that game, and two people just went off. And yeah, these little murals here, like in this little tunnel pipe, the wall. Some people speculated that they were foreshadowing like Frontiers. It was when they were looking at like after Frontiers came out and they saw compared it to this and thought it was a little foreshadowing, but I think it was just more so a coincidence than anything. Yeah, but yeah, cool. I mean, I could say more about how I handle the Mario and Luigi series, Let's Playing it, but I think I'll just leave it at that. Except, I guess I'll just say this: if I'm gonna do that, Let's Play those games, I'll do probably like one a year, because they're long, and I just don't want to just do like have an entire year dedicated to just doing those games. So I think spacing them out just like one a year, maybe even two, depends. Seems like a better way to go. Oh, but yeah, and of course maybe another thing they'll announce during the Sonic Central is maybe a release date for the animated short for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, because they did tease that. There was like a 30 or 40 second teaser of Sonic and Shadow racing each other. And yeah, I think that's what they'll do. Show a release date for that, and not sure if it'll be multiple or not. But who knows? And the animated short for Team Sonic Racing was 2. It was cut into 2 parts, which was called Team Sonic Racing Overdrive. And yeah, I did like it, but I just wish it had voice acting in it, cause it felt weird how it was the modern cast but no voice acting, which doesn't make it bad or anything. It just feels like something was missing with that. At least that's what, to me it was, but that's what fans can do to edit in voice clips in there, depending on the cast they want. And then split up into two parts. Well, the first part was about like Team Sonic up against Team Rose, and well, yeah. And there was this one point where Big just stopped racing, got out of the car, his car, and walked across the road to reach a stand that had a whole bunch of froggy stands that Eggman set up as a distraction for Big, and that caused a crash against Team Sonic and Team Rose, and then at the end of it, what? How did Amy not get stunned there? Come on. There. Not this time. And then, of course, well, they got in the car with all the Froggy merchandise. And Slingshot 12, huh? 100 times. Cool. Oh, and what? And then at the end of it, that first part, a new stand opened up for all Chow stuff and hammers for Omo Chow and Amy. Then the next part opened up with Team Sonic going up against Team Dark, and of course Eggman set up an egg pond pretend to be a cat, which spun Rouge out, and after before that, she used the spike whisk to take out Knuckles' tires, and then, first Rouge tried contacting Omega to see if she could help her. Oh, or maybe actually, I think that is what happened, and then they saw, Omega crashed into the egg pond. But can't remember exactly how it went, but it also helped Knuckles to get new tires, and Knuckles made like this pretty weird face, that assy face with eyelashes, and as like this is what you're like I'm assuming, having some big moment, and then we saw Shadow and asked for her, hope she could help, but Shadow didn't care. He just drove off past them, and then, Shadow against Team Sonic, it's all crazy. One by one, Team Sonic got together as Shadow sped ahead, and as the lyrics for Green Light Ride started playing, and then they did the Team Ultimate, and Shadow looked behind, was like, no way, and then did Chaos Control to avoid getting hit by him, and his car got launched from the Team Ultimate, and he just started running on foot and sat on the stands next to Team Dark, and even stole a Chow's popcorn, which was funny to me, and Team Sonic won, but of course Eggman stole the trophy, but then Shadow's car landed in fell onto Eggman, and they got the trophy back in. That was it. It was a short. But then, I'm going flying there. But yeah, it was all Team Sonic Racing Overdrive. Honestly, my only complaint with it is that I wish it was voice acting in it. But again, that's what fans are for, just editing voice clips. To make it seem like voice acting, but that's the thing, animation that Vector was doing, I was talking about, I think, last episode. Yeah. Didn't quite, animated short is cool and all, but I'll probably link it in the description down below. But yeah, and let's hope the new one for Sonic Racing Crossroads is great, though. And more likely we'll have voice acting, because like every animated short is that's meant to tie into a game has had voice acting, starting with Sonic Colors Ultimate, with I guess the exception of Superstars, because that's classic, but really I mean like every modern anime Sonic game. And so that's what I really mean. Well, didn't do as well as last race, unfortunately. Wow, need to try to stop Team Rose next. Hey, well, part of me is also considering ending the video here and then starting the next one, but I'm a little hesitant to do that in case if I somehow don't win. And so, because that's what happened the last time. Well, cleared the race, but I couldn't win. Well, but I didn't win, or clear one of the environments, so I had to redo the race, or the whole Grand Prix. But yeah, just oof. I don't know what the Eggman's doing there. Like, look at me, I'm in the lead. I can assume that's what he was doing. But yeah, and cool. Of course, yeah, Eggman's will be playable when there's sonicracing crossworlds as well. Be nice. I bet. Yeah, and I've also been hearing reports that confirm that a Shadow the Hedgehog movie is in development, and for the Sonic Cinematic Universe. So, if that is true, then when will it be released? I don't think it will be released before Sonic Movie 4. I think more likely that will be like after Sonic Movie 4, but who knows? Because Paramount is interested in developing spin-off movies is for the Sonic Cinematic Universe. Wait, yeah, I'm all for that. Yeah, I mean, even if it is just like a short TV show like the Knuckles show, then I'm also fine with that too. Because like, Knuckles show was about as long as like a spin-off from any of the movies, to be fair. But well, it's definitely longer than because it's 6 episodes. Because like each episode's about 20 to 25, about 25 minutes. So about like a little longer than that. So it's about like a 3-hour. Well, a little over 3 hours. And ah man, no items here. Oh well, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous here if I can get this here. Okay, I got Rouge. Oh right, it's mirrored. I always get confused by that part whenever it's mirrored. Oh, but yeah, because yeah, very symmetrical parts. You don't even know. Oh man. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Well, only one member of Team Rose got ahead. That's not too bad. We need to try to do good next race in order to win it. Otherwise, not good at all. But yeah, it's the end of this Grand Prix that has the cutscene I was thinking of. In fact, was doing that animation, but she was just pointing, looking up in one of the directions to the side and pointing his finger like, and I guess speaking of which, like, Vector, I mean, his voice actor in Sonic X, well, it's like Shadow the Hedgehog, and well, mainly during the 4Kids era, passed away recently, which was the same actor who did the voice of James and Meowth from Team Rocket in Pokemon. Oh, and even I think he did Gary Oak and Professor Oak as well. Oh, and oh man, I missed my shot in this here, but yeah, I don't think I mentioned Laser Wisp yet, but actually no, I did. I remember. And man, I'm not getting any good shots on this in order to fill up my ultimate. Problem is that for the past two races that I've been filling up my ultimate about midway through the race, and I don't even save it for like the final lap, because like the thing is with the team ultimates that if you wait too long, the AI will just do it themselves. Which that doesn't mean you're gonna get triggered just when they do their. You can do yours whenever you want, but whenever you do your team ultimate before they do, the AI will just do it with you. Yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to intentionally not try to fill up the ultimate meter with trade items in order to. Damn it, it fell. To intentionally not try to get it up there. Man, we're all the way back here. Screw it, just do it. Man, I can't do ultimate's not much of a help if I'm in midair. That like barely helped. Because like I'm all the way in the, well, not in the very back. Eggman's in the back. Yeah, there is an item. No, hit me with your laser wisp, damn it. Oh, well, I'm filling up the ultimate meter pretty fast now. Well, it's almost filled. Oh, here, so maybe instead of holding, maybe I shouldn't have held back on it a bit. Well, there we go. I'm trying to wait till like the whole stretch here so I use it. And there, like this. I don't know if Blaze got third there. Nope. I don't even know if that was enough to win. 1 point. Wow, just 1 point. Okay, well, I think I still at least cleared it, so that's one point. Oh wait, never mind. I had to win the Grand Prix overall, shoot. Well, I'm having to redo this now.